The reason why I'm making this video is not to talk down on Dan Bilzerian or not to discuss Dan Bilzerian. That's not the main point of this video. I could care less what this man's doing. I mean, I don't care how he gets his money. I don't care what he does with his money. It's his money. He can do whatever he wants. The reason why I'm talking about this is because this can bring up a very important point, which is pay to play. Fellas, every single relationship in this earth, except your mother-son relationship or family relationships, okay? Though I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about relationship as a like man to woman kind of relationship. Every man to woman kind of relationship on this earth is transactional. Okay? There's some sort, there's some form, way, fashion, or sort of payment that's being made for the other party to do certain things. Now, this could be in the form of money, credit card, gifts, dates, free compliments, free validation, turning on emotion, pushing on the right buttons, game, all of this. There's transactional relationships between a hooker and a man, between a husband and a wife, between a girlfriend and a boyfriend, between friends with benefits. All of them are transactional. So yes, Dan Bilzerian is paying the girls around him to be in his life. Now, he might not pay them how we think when we hear the word pay. We think that, okay, I'm going to give you $100 and you're going to come through and we're going to do our thing tonight. That's probably not what's happening. He's most likely paying them with the lifestyle that they want. He's touring the world. He's going around the world with them. He's taking them out on vacations, on this place, on that place. That's a form of payment. Go to Dan Bilzerian's Instagram and scroll down at the very bottom. Look at his old pictures when he first started Instagram, when he first started posting pictures. Look at the women around him then. And then now come look at the women around him now. You'll see a huge difference. A huge difference. The women that he was posting pictures with back then, they were probably like single mothers, probably girls in their like 30s, late 20s, maybe early 40s even, or late 30s. They have hit the wall at like 100 miles per hour in reverse, how Coach Greg Adams would say. So he was messing around with those type of females who are very sexually not desired in the sexual marketplace. They're probably like 6s, 5s and below, right? Maybe occasional 7s. Now he's with 8s, 9s and 10s. 9s and 10s mainly, really. So you're telling me this man has improved his game so much just within a 2-year window, a 2-year period, he has this much access to this many hot women? Fellas, I don't buy that. Because if you look at pickup artists, even they will tell you, Todd V Dating, go look his channel up. He's a pickup artist. He will tell you it takes months, years to get your result rate up, success rate up, just from 3% to 5%. That's 3 girls out of 100 girls you talk to. That's 5 girls out of 100 girls you talk to. Just to go from 3% to 5%, which is only a 2% increase, it takes months of skills of going out and talking to women and messing around with more and more women, of sharpening your skills. So you're telling me that Dan Bilzerian has improved his success rate with women probably by like at least 50% just within 2 years, just with his game? No, dude, no. Even Dan says in his interviews, there's a lot of hidden message in Dan's interviews that we're too stupid to pick up, we as average Joes. And I say we because even I was oblivious to this information until I really started paying attention to what he was saying. Even in his interviews, he will say that don't chase women Build a lifestyle, let them come to you. Even he's telling you that that's the way of payment that he's making. That's the payment he's making to these girls for them to be around him, is lifestyle. When he's making these trips with these girls everywhere, who's paying for all these things that these girls are buying, that these girls are doing? They go into this classic restaurant. They're going to rooftop dinner. They're flying around in helicopters around the city. They're going on yachts. Who's paying for all this? Obviously, Dan is. Obviously, these chicks aren't paying for any of it, right? Obviously, Dan's friends aren't paying for it because they aren't as rich as Dan. And if Dan wanted to be with them, he has to pay for it. That's it. No, don't let anybody tell you that, oh, it's about love. Oh, it's about caring. Oh, it's about companionship. No, it's not. No, it's not. I believed it too, fellas, until I lost one of my jobs in my old relationship. Then I had to sell my Mustangs. Yes, I had a couple. Had to sell my bike because my bike broke down. I didn't have the money to fix it up because I lost a job. Had to get a beater car, and all this love and companionship crap that my girlfriend was feeding me, it was just gone out the window, like that. Within 6 months, we broke up. So fellas, don't let anybody ever fool you like that, man. Okay? It's There's way too much information online on the internet for you to still stay oblivious to this information. There's way too much out there for you to miss. So just know that all these high quality top tier men that women are going after, there is a form of payment. Okay, even let's say that she is not um, coming in his life for a lifestyle. Let's say she's just a one night hookup kind of thing, but she's not a hooker or anything. Like he's not physically paying her with money. He just called, like he's a famous athlete or a famous guy, and he calls her up and she comes through his hotel room. Like he's traveling from one city to the next city, and he sets his Tinder profile there on the next city, so he gets some matches and some girl comes through. Let's say that's the case, okay? Just for an example, that girl is still getting a form of payment, and that is validation, which is a very, very high form of payment for women. Something we will never understand because we're not women. Because we have never gotten this we weren't growing up getting validation, so we don't understand the value of validation. We're just like, oh, he complimented my shoes. Okay, cool, thanks, like that. But for them, they live off of that because they don't have anything else going for themselves. They don't have the internal confidence, the internal validations from themselves. They don't love themselves, fellas. They're insecure creatures. That's why they need it from outside sources. So when that guy, high quality man, is calling her over and she's coming through and she's sleeping with him, in her head she's thinking, oh my God, did I just score so and so? Did I just spend time with so and so? Did I just get laid with so and so? Man, I must be very, very precious. I must be like a treasure chest. No, you're not, sweetie. You're just a booty call. So that's what's happening in those kind of situationships, in those kind of relationships. Okay, there's always a form of payment. Dan Bilzerian is not getting any of this for free. None of this. He's a trust fund baby, we get it. He made his money playing poker, we get it. But let's see if he can actually utilize this money into growing a steady sourced business, steady source income. Let's see if he can actually do it. He's done a lot of things lately. I'll give the man props for that. He started his cannibal business, uh, cannabis business. Sorry, not cannibal. His CBD oil business or whatever other things he's doing. So I hope this man takes off in his career, man. Because props to him, bro. I mean, I don't hate on Dan at all. I actually admire him. I actually look up to him because that's the lifestyle I want to live. I look up to him in a sense of his lifestyle. I don't want to get there how he got there because even if I could, I probably still wouldn't get there how he got there because first of all, I don't believe in trust fund because that's you don't if you look around and you see the trust fund babies, they blow their money away like that. Before they know, they're broke on the streets. But Dan could be a different one. He seems like a pretty decent guy. He seems like a pretty solid guy. He seems like he doesn't fake around with people. He keeps it 100, and I like that type of people. And he seems pretty intelligent as well. Because playing poker and winning $50 million or millions of dollars playing poker is not for stupid people. So I'll give the man props for that. Let's see what he has going on for himself in the next few years. Let's see if he can actually keep these women around. Let's see if he can actually keep this lifestyle around him. But that's all there is to it, fellas. That's why I keep telling you guys, work on yourself, better yourself, live your life to the fullest, keep working on your lifestyle if you're trying to attract 9s and 10s, and then that's all you want to sleep with. Again, there's a drawback to that. There's a downside of sleeping with 9s and 10s and attracting them. I'll talk about it in another video. So then, after watching that video, after I make that, and you guys watch it, then you can make that decision for yourself. Hey, do I really want this lifestyle? Do I really want to be around these kind of women? Because those women are just like, that's a different level of women you're dealing with. So I know that's very important information for you guys to know for those of you who already have your lifestyle set and you jump into that and start dealing with them. All right, I'm going on a rant on a different tangent now. So hope this video made sense, fellas. Again, don't feel bad for yourself because this guy has this type of woman and you don't. Just know that he's paying for it. So you're not missing out on much. He's paying for it, and he's paying for all of this just for 30 minutes of pleasure. That's it. Save your money, work on yourself, work on bettering yourself. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.